what's up guys? Thanks for clicking on the video. I know YouTube is always recommending different videos to you, so maybe right by mine there was I don't know, a guy getting attacked by a bunny rabbit or something, and you chose to click on this one, so I appreciate that. Maybe it's because you don't like bunny rabbits, or maybe it's just because you like bad jokes, but nonetheless, I appreciate that you're here, and I got some exciting news for you. So I'm going to finish up Brandon's PRS program around the middle of October, and then I'll be going on a little trip for work, and when I get back, I am going to be getting on a program designed by Garrett Blevins, and he will be coaching me through that for about 20 weeks, at least as it's written up right now. So as I'm sure you can assume, it was orchestrated by Brandon, so I really appreciate that. And it just goes to show, be nice to your elders. Maybe they will pay it forward one day. So what we want to do is get as many people in this program as possible, and Garrett offers coaching at very reasonable rates. So what I'm going to do is link his website in the description. He did not ask me to do this, but I just think it'll be really cool to get a bunch of people running a program designed by him. And then you'll get access to a bunch of cool things like a Facebook page where you can go and talk to everyone else who's being coached by him, just bounce ideas off of one another. Obviously, you'll get individualized attention, and the prices are very reasonable. I have paid for coaching before, and I can tell you that especially what you're getting at an elite lifter status, it's not that much, but I just think it'll be pretty neat. So if you guys are interested, check out the website in the description box below. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
Another cool thing, well, cool for me at least, I got my friend Marie over at PES to send me over some more protein powder. I've been going through that stuff like crazy, so she re-upped me on the peanut butter cup and the snickerdoodle, which are both absolutely fantastic. But when I showed you guys them the first time, I was amazed how many of you guys knew about the products already, because I had never heard of them. I thought it was a much smaller company than it actually is, and how much you guys enjoyed the products. And a lot of you told me I need to try the cookies and cream, and I was like, well, add that to the list. And you know what I want to do? I want to compare it to the MTS cookies and cream. So I will do a video on that. Hopefully it will be its own review video, but I think it'll be pretty interesting because you guys seem to really enjoy it. And this is the one that's going to shock you, because when I talked to Marie, I asked her about this pre-workout product that they offer. Now I don't take pre-workout because I drink coffee, but the reason this kind of drew my attention is because it doesn't have any stimulants in it, so there's no caffeine, and they label it a pump product. And right off the bat, I'm like, a pump product? Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you guys at all that you need this. It's definitely not necessary, but I figured just for trial and error purposes, or trial purposes, I'll give it a go. I mean, I don't really have anything to lose. She was nice enough to send it out to me, so I'll keep you guys posted on what I think about it if any of you are actually interested. If nothing else, it would just be nice to drink something flavorful in the middle of my workout. And if you don't want to spend a bunch of money on something like this or BCAAs, which I definitely understand, you guys know I can relate with that, just go ahead and buy what I call poverty BCAAs, which aren't BCAAs at all, but I just buy this water enhancer, and you can buy store brand. I really enjoy this stuff. I drink it during every workout. It only costs a few bucks and it lasts a few weeks. So very cheap option. All right, I gotta eat. So we're gonna go with 3 pork loins here. Wrap it in bacon. Plus then if you buy these thin cuts, it only takes like 3 or 4 minutes aside to cook on the grill. And then it's just flip, remove, barbecue sauce. And this part might sound weird to some people, but we're gonna take some white rice and throw some agave or some honey in there. And I know that you probably are not used to like sweet rice, but I found that it's a nice pair with the barbecue sauce. And in barely any time at all, you got a perfect dinner for yourself, all your macronutrients, your micronutrients. If you're cutting, you can obviously scale down on portion sizes, or if you're like me and you're trying to put on weight, then go ahead and eat all that you need to hit your numbers. And speaking of bulking, I'll try to update you guys every few weeks or so. Just let me know if there's anything specific that you want me to cover, but it's not going to be some rapid change that you're gonna notice overnight where I just put, 100 pounds on my bench press. It will take time, so I don't see a point in making like a 20-minute video about it every single week because it would be a lot of repetition. But not much has changed. My weight is up 1 pound from the last time I talked to you guys, so I'm at 182 pounds now after a weekend of fun eating. And I'm feeling good. I mean, my workouts are going really well. I told you guys I was gonna start taking creatine monohydrate, and I never did. It kept slipping my mind, but you guys, see, you hold me accountable. What I'm going to do is actually right now, I'm going to throw the creatine in my water bottle, and that way I just can grab and go tomorrow morning. That's one less thing I have to worry about. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to try out that high volume PES pre-workout supplement, but I'm actually going to use it intra-workout. So we'll see what it does. Like I said, I'm not telling you to rush out and buy it. I just wanted to try it personally. I was curious more than anything, just because I've never really used a pre-workout product. So maybe, who knows, maybe it will make me jacked out of my mind or shredded. What do you guys call it? Juicy? Yeah. You know what I think of when I hear juicy?
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall.
So I was always more of a pop guy myself, but that will forever be one of the best hip-hop songs of all time. But I digress. So I talked a little bit about Garrett Blevins at the beginning of the video, and he recently did a video on Brandon's channel talking about the setup on the bench press. And I noticed this is something that I really overlook a lot of times, and I really get lazy because I don't put enough emphasis in the setup. So what he stressed was bringing your legs back as far as possible to increase leg drive. And I don't have the best mobility, but I noticed I was just setting up in kind of a lazy manner. So here is a better example of when I'm really struggling to get into a better position. Not wasting enough energy where it would hinder my lifts, but just making sure that I bring my heels back towards my body as much as I can. So I still need to increase my mobility to get better at it, but these bench presses felt extremely good, especially given the strength level that I'm at right now, which you guys know has really dropped in the recent months. Moving into this OHP, I really noticed something. I noticed that in the first few reps, I let my upper body take over because I can and I'm not fatigued, but by the 4th or 5th rep when I need my lower body, I fatigue myself so much that I can't complete the reps, and I pre-exhaust myself unnecessarily. Whereas in this last set that I'm going to show you, when I use my entire body for each rep, almost like each one was a 1 rep max, I wasn't as exhausted by that 6th rep. So that's something that I really need to transfer into all of my lifting and kind of think of it like that. So that might be a good mental cue for all of you guys to utilize out there. Finally, I just want to talk about the pre-workout product that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. Personally, I did not notice really anything. I don't know if a product like that is even for me, and you probably need to give it more than just one day. But my initial thoughts, didn't really notice much, but I'll keep you guys updated. Of course, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. Talk to you soon. That chocolate peanut butter protein brownie will make you a very happy individual. I'm working on perfecting it. If you guys want a specific recipe on it, just let me know. You guys know I'm always looking out for you. Speaking of looking out for you, I finally have gotten a Spotify playlist together. Actually, multiple. And I spent hours and hours doing this. And I was going to try to make you guys feel really bad like you owed me something, but I had a blast just going through and finding all this music. If you like 90s rap music, you are gonna love these playlists. And even if you don't, I got a little bit of everything. So I got 3 different playlists I really think you guys are going to enjoy. One is a gym playlist. Obviously, songs I listen to in the gym that I just think are good, you know, songs that get in the zone, pump you up, whatever. Songs with good beats and very little lyricism for the most part. I got some NF in there, some MGK, some Zach Barlow, a little bit of everything. So I also put together a playlist of just my favorite songs, which do differ from what I listen to in the gym, because I don't really like to listen to songs I really enjoy, because then I get out of my mindset that I need to be in. So we put together, you know, Eminem, who else? We got so much 90s stuff like I mentioned. We got some Nelly, just some older stuff and some newer stuff. I think you guys will really like that as well. Hopefully it'll be a little bit higher quality music, I guess you could call it. And some people are like, all rap is crap anyway, and I don't know, I love it. So the one thing I did want to draw to your attention is my favorite band of all time. I'm talking about, I love every single one of their songs, and their name is One Less Reason. You've probably never heard of them, but their music is on point. So I would suggest just going over to the One Less Reason Spotify. I don't know if it's their playlist or just type it in the search bar. It'll bring up all their songs. Amazing. I mean, just mind is blown by their music. And the last thing that I put together was a country playlist, because I know some of you don't like country at all, so I wanted to segregate it. And if you do like country, then you are in luck, because this is some great country music. I'm going to continue to add to all this stuff, but I just wanted to get to the starting point. I can give it to you guys. My name on there is Trav-S, not Travis, Trav, short for Travis, and then S for my last name, Trav-S1429. So I think that's all you need to search me. Let me know if not, and I'll get you guys everything else you need to know. But that is going to conclude the video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. Again, if you're interested in any of Garrett's services, just check them out in the description box below. I'm really excited to start on his program. So if you liked the video, please give the video a like. I'd really appreciate that, guys. I'll talk to you next time.